All right, people, hello. It is Show Up Saturday. And for today, please go back and listen to Freedom Friday, because it's a very important video for Freedom Friday, especially what happened last week. If you don't know what happened last week, well, elections happened statewide in county and city and state, which is very, very important for you to show up for those things. Why? Other people are making choices for you at that point, right? um, and that's the point of today for Show Up Saturday, which is show up. Seriously, show up. Because if you don't show up, you're going to be left with whatever change is left for you. If you show up, you can participate, be part of creating something, and actually creating some improvement, and other people are left with the change afterwards, right? Because not everybody's going to like your improvements. So that's the point of why we have all this voting stuff going on every once in a while. This way, we get a consensus from everybody about what should happen, direction to go, etc. But here's the thing. For you in your life, well, guess what? Guess who gets to vote for you in your life, like right now, today, while you're sitting here? You do. Who else gets a vote in what you do every day? Well, you're the one that feeds yourself. You're the one that clothes yourself. You're the one that gets up, or makes your bed or not, does your laundry, possibly, chooses your meals, chooses your vocation, what education you get, all that stuff, right? So, show up. Show up so you can go up. Show up and grow up so you can go up, right? And that's the point. Show up. If you want some progress in your life, you got to show up for that. Speaking of, I showed up for something this morning. I can't tell you about it yet. Well, it's been posted on my page, so there's going to be a huge event coming up in March. You should show up for that. It's going to be really fun. So show up for your life, specifically. If you didn't see it, my buddy Dean Lindsay had a book signing on this past Wednesday. He's got another one coming up next month for his life, which is creating progress in a world of change, because the world is ever changing. I suggest you get this book, read it, know it, live it. Okay? Why? This way you can create progress in your world while this other world around you is constantly changing. Because if you are progressing in your life, in your world, well, are you too concerned with what's going on in the rest of the world? Not as much. You should be aware of what's going on, because it will impact you, all right? But especially if really stupid decisions are being made up here that filter down. If you live in New York or California, you know what I'm talking about right now. That's why everybody's leaving. Once again, if you move here from there, realize why you're moving here. Don't start making changes, all right, to an already really, really good system. Especially not those kind of improvements, right? That's why you left. Anyway, but show up. Show up in your life every day, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, even while you're asleep dreaming. Be present in those too. So, and it's also on the health side, show up in here. Why? Because if you don't show up in here, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have changes happen in your health, and they will not be good. They will all be bad. All of them will be bad. Why? Because if you're not showing up in here, and you're not showing up when you do this, disease and illness are going to start showing up a lot, especially as you get older. They will be ever present. They will be, well, they're going to be sleeping with you every night and up with you every day. They're going to be living with you 24/7, 365, unless you come in here and you kick them out of your life. You can't evict them, but you got to show up here and be present here and do this stuff, right? So tomorrow, on Sunday, for Save Your Health Sunday, not only that, it's from Catch the Holidays program. This is going to be week 7. And once we hit week 8, we're done with this. But we've got, so far, 6 weeks worth of stuff for you to do at home. Roll off your couch, end up on the floor, and you can do all of it. Well, at least Michael's portion. He got to come in here to do my stuff, because I like toys. But that's why we did it. So you would have stuff to do. This way we can get you from the couch to the holidays and being much healthier by the time you get to the holidays. Why? Because, well, you had already 6 weeks of progress that you could have had. You've missed out on 6 weeks if you haven't been doing it. Well, now you got like 3 weeks until Thanksgiving Day, right? But the good thing is you got like another 16 weeks until first of the year. So you can take this program, run through it twice by then. How much progress can you have then? How much improvement can you have in your life? You could go into January, walk straight through January, and not even have to worry about those New Year's resolutions. Why? Because you showed up. That's what happens when you show up. You get good stuff. So, there you go. Yeah, I know there's the whole thing about, good things come to those who wait. No. Great things come to those who work constantly. Okay? There is waiting involved. Seriously, so speaking of showing up, you're going to see some videos showing up here probably in the next 2 weeks. One of my other articles called Weight Training. That's WAIT training. And talking about the weight you've got to carry, okay, while you're going through this transition, trying to make progress and working towards progress. Okay, there is waiting involved, okay? It doesn't happen overnight. It is a long-term process, all right? You have to do some weight training. What happens while you're waiting? You're doing all the work. It's like watching whenever you boil water. You know it's going to boil at some point. If you sit there and watch, it's going to take forever. I know it takes the same amount of time, but it feels like it takes forever. But the problem is, you're not getting anything done. So if you go over and you chop up your veggies, and you start marinating your meats, and you start doing all the other work that you need to be doing, that water's going to boil. And you can throw whatever in there that you're going to throw in there into the boiling water, right? But in the meantime, you've got all this other stuff done. So when this goes, you can make a meal, and it's all prepped like that, and then you get to eat. Otherwise, it takes forever to cook a meal, and prep time should be like that. By the time that water's boiling, everything should be prepped and ready to go. Anyway, there you go. There's your cooking lesson for the day. Just be a no. Quite the chef myself. If you didn't see all my food posts from years ago. So there you go. Show up. And as always, do something great for yourself every day so you can do great things for other people every day. And day 9 of 22 for 22 is coming up here in a little bit. I'll post that here in a second. Actually, I haven't filmed it yet, so I'm going to do it after this, and I'm going to post it. So if you can enjoy that. Hope you enjoyed the rest of them. Please join in with that. Show up for those. And I'm going to have some more videos coming up for the Pushing Up Hope video as well. There you go. Have a great day. Show up tomorrow for a little Save Your Health Sunday and for From the Couch to the Holidays program. Because it's there. All you got to do is click that little link and go to it. All kinds of great videos on there. Well, tomorrow there will be.